Well, pro wrestling fans, we are back with more action here tonight at Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling Uprising. And tonight, it has been the long-awaited debut, 1 year in the making, for Barrett Brown to grace the grounds of Fort Worth's Ridgely Theater for action here tonight. It is Barrett Brown in a special singles matchup against Phil Shark.
It's been a long time coming for Barrett Brown. He's got a lot to prove since his last time at our debut show. But he is everybody's trainer. He is 50 cal. Let's throw it down to Bad Andrews for the official introduction. Barrett Brown even trained me.
Did he now?
Well, you see, Barrett Brown's trainer trained with my trainer, and then my trainer trained me, and his trainer trained him, and so I was trained by Barrett Brown.
Wow.
That's how that works, isn't it?
Well, by that logic, I was trained by Antonio Inoki. Can you believe it, James? He's a shark!
Ding dong. Who's there? Land Shark. It's Phil Shark.
Phil Shark makes his Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling debut. You know what they say about the shark and the dragon, don't you, James?
What is it they say about the shark and the dragon?
I don't know. I was hoping you'd be aware. Hey, I'll tell you this, Phil Shark and Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling. I mean, how can you not love this guy? He's a shark. I mean, we have seen this man, you and I respectively, all across the great state of Texas. And, well, managed to swim his way out of the Red River all the way to Fort Worth, Texas here tonight.
You see, I didn't realize that you had to worry about sharks when you're 4.5 hours inland. If we were in Galveston, this would make a bit more sense, Walker. But he's a shark.
Right. I understand.
That was a question, sir. He's a shark.
Yes, he is a shark. Yes.
He's Phil Shark.
Right, he is Phil Shark. And one shark entirely. Phil Shark. I mean,
a singular shark.
Right, yes. And
as opposed to Phil Sharks.
Yes, we would never fill the ring with sharks, but we would fill the ring with Phil Shark. Now,
I hope not, because I wouldn't be here. If it was full of sharks.
Yeah, it would be a bad time. It's like an AI-generated video, James. Phil Shark. It is Barrett Brown taking on the master of the sea, the man of, well, 1,000 Krakens. It is Phil Shark. Bell sounds, we're officially underway. Barrett Brown versus Phil Shark tonight, James.
Have we ever seen a shark take a 50 cal?
Well, I'm sure some people have tried to...
this is Texas, after all. That's why I was posing the question. But we're seeing it tonight in the middle of the ring.
Right. I mean, it wouldn't shock me whatsoever. And Barrett Brown, a long-standing straight shooter in the sport of professional wrestling. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit before we get into more shark shenanigans about Barrett Brown, a man that 1 year ago, nearly to the day in our inaugural event at Renaissance, was scheduled to face off against Cappuccino Jones in main event singles competition. That is a match that would be canceled due to illness on the side of Barrett Brown. And now it has taken 1 calendar year for Barrett Brown to find his way into Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling. And I had a conversation with Barrett earlier on in the night. And he said, well, what the hell is Cappuccino Jones not doing here, defending his WWE Men's ID Championship against me? Why am I being thrown against Phil Shark, of all people, tonight?
Well, that track record is not there for Barrett Brown. He had his opportunity, but illness took it from him, and that is what illness is to an athlete. It is your body failing you, and it prevented him from that opportunity. Now, I think that has motivated Barrett Brown more than ever as he faces off with someone else also looking to build a track record in Phil Shark, doing a little backstroke there, trying to get to the ropes.
As Barrett Brown inverts the figure 4 deep down and in. And, well, Phil Shark, man, who is no stranger to the deep end of a pro wrestling matchup, James.
Just keep swimming to that bottom rope. Phil Shark taking a little life advice from Dory and making it to the bottom rope. Barrett Brown now allowing Phil Shark to regain a vertical base. His crowd rallying behind Phil Shark.
Well, it is Phil Shark and Barrett Brown here. You know, there were a couple of times where you would think these men might have crossed paths, and they've certainly shared locker rooms with one another, notably back in Texoma Pro Wrestling, Red River Wrestling, that have been around 2022 to 2023-ish, but never before in a singles matchup. It's the first time ever one-on-one encounter as Phil Shark having a swim here tonight with Barrett Brown. Folds in for the cover tonight in a 2 count only on 50 caliber.
Not only would they have crossed paths in Texas, both of these men have ventured to a land you're very familiar with, to Japan. We've seen Barrett Brown competing with New Japan Pro Wrestling. We've seen Phil Shark making his way to Advanced Pro Wrestling, to APW, owned by Taka Michinoku, a well-known, very technical grappler. So don't take the fish head for granted here. I have a feeling Phil Shark has a trick or two up his sleeve when it comes to in-ring combat.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I've seen Phil Shark personally at some big Japan Pro Wrestling events. I don't think we're going to see any light tubes here tonight, though, in the Ridgely Theater, but Barrett Brown certainly finding himself swimming on the deeper end of the water tonight.
If somebody takes out some light tubes tonight, I don't think we'll be getting our building deposit back.
Certainly not.
But getting a little hand back there is Barrett Brown, a return to the favor on that chop from earlier. Yeah. Phil Shark getting innovative with his offense.
Yeah, I'm liking this a lot out of Phil Shark right now.
It's the flying shark.
Ooh! Phil Shark for the cover here on Barrett Brown. 2 count only here tonight.
A little flying fish, but it's not the fish tail that Phil Shark was looking for.
Oh, and he's cast the reel here, James.
Reeling him in. What's he got in mind?
No. Barrett Brown. Oh, what the hell is this?
He just took his head off.
Well, that's an endangered species there. Oh, what the hell is Barrett Brown doing?
Phil Shark, he's stumbling around like a fish out of water.
Oh, he looks like it. Twisting out Phil Shark. Barrett Brown a cover here tonight. 2 count only. Barrett Brown, recent competition over in All Elite Wrestling, and is looking to really stake a foothold even further here in the Texas independent scene. Meanwhile, Phil Shark trying to rise back up the ranks, rise through the sea depths, and those sea levels are rising, as we've come to know, James. Oh, and you talk about a fish out of water here. Phil Shark, a cover here one more time for Barrett Brown. 2 count again.
That flopping reflex from Phil Shark might have been what stopped referee MJ Bell from making that 3 count there. It might be pure reflex at this point. Shark bite.
Oh.
We got a shark attack in Fort Worth. Wave the red flag.
Somebody call the lifeguard. Oh, and underneath here, Barrett Brown now gonna look for it. Half and half suplex on Phil Shark. And that's going to put Phil Shark deep out of the ocean now. Barrett Brown has got to be looking to close this one away.
Looking to put Phil Shark 10,000 leagues under the sea.
That was incredible.
But fighting back from the depths, literally and figuratively, is Phil Shark. And, I thought going for the cover.
Well, Shark is going to need a little bit of a pick-me-up in that top fin being ripped off by Barrett Brown earlier on in the night.
But has the blood in the water made Phil Shark start seeing red? That is what Barrett Brown should be fearing right now, but seemingly fearing nothing, bringing the fight right to Phil Shark.
Oh, landed the enziguri there, did Phil Shark. And the dog versus the shark, the strays both well out of their element right now, but Phil Shark looking to cook himself up a victory.
Looks like the stray dog is becoming shark bait into the cover.
And it is 2 count only.
Shark calling for something again. Is he going to try to reel him in one more time? He set the hook.
Phil Shark wants to put away. No, it's a bait and switch from Barrett Brown. Ooh, got the hook kick in. Brown off the ropes. Planting out Barrett Brown. And Shark finally looking to get his get back.
forth. Apparently fans of Shark. Phil Shark making his way to the top rope. He has that head reattached.
Whoa! No, no, no! Right out of the way! Shooting Shark press denied. Barrett Brown got the drop kick.
Single leg though.
Out of a gun. Here we go. 50 caliber. Wait a minute. And it's over.
It was only a single leg drop kick, but it was right on the money. Looks like Barrett Brown will be having some shark fillet tonight.
You're going to have to excuse me, James. I thought I saw the barest of movement from Phil Shark, but I think his gills were just looking for some water. Phil Shark losing out against Barrett Brown here tonight, and something tells me Barrett Brown is going to be looking to issue some major challenges in the new year of 2026 right here in Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling.
Remotivated, reinvigorated, the 50 cal Barrett Brown is reloaded.